Hello and welcome to Vacations by Tiffany. I'm your go-to travel agent giving you tips and information about cruises, Disney, and more. In this episode, we're cruising on the new Disney Wish and having dinner in each of the 3 main dining rooms. On the Disney Wish, there are 3 restaurants, which are Worlds of Marvel, Arendelle, featuring the Frozen Dinner Show, and 1923, which is the glamorous steakhouse type restaurant on board. Disney Cruise Line has revolutionized the main dining room on cruises by introducing rotational dining, which means that you and your group sit at the same table number and have the same team of servers each night, but you eat in 3 different restaurants throughout your cruise. And the great news is, all of this is included in the price of your cruise. So let's start with 1923, which is the year that the Disney Company was first created by Walt and his brother Roy. The atmosphere reminds me a lot of the Hollywood Brown Derby restaurant at Disney's Hollywood Studios Park in Florida. But it also feels like a new take on the animator's palette from the other Disney ships because it features drawings and concept art for the animated movies and also Imagineering ideas for the ship too. Let's take a look at the menu. We couldn't decide, so we got 3 appetizers, which is another fun thing about cruises. Most of the time, you can order as much food as you want. We ordered the ahi tuna, the tricolor tortellini, and the corn chowder soup. For our main dish, we ordered the 1923 peppered filet mignon, which was delicious and cooked perfectly. Here's the separate dessert menu. And for dessert, we ordered the Burbank Blueberry Lemon Bavarian Cream and also the churros with chocolate dipping sauce. If you have any allergies or special dietary requests, be sure to let your server know on the very first night of your cruise. Here's a look at the allergy-friendly menu for 1923. The next night, we dined at Worlds of Marvel, Avengers Technology Showcase, which featured a presentation by Ant-Man and the Wasp. There are screens all around the dining room, and it seems like there isn't a bad seat in the house. Let's take a look at the drink menu. You can order beer, wine, alcoholic cocktails, or mocktails for an extra charge. But keep in mind, all of these sodas are included in the cost of your cruise. You start with a different bread service each night. Tonight was a marble bread with a red bell pepper dipping sauce. And here's a look at the menu. While you look over the menu, Ant-Man and the Wasp come on and talk about the technology that they'll be showcasing during our dinner. You'll also notice the Quantum Core activator at your table, which you and your group will interact with during the show. For appetizers, we ordered the steamed bao bun and also the cream of porcini mushroom soup. I also want to point out all of the details in the flatware and dishes with the Avengers logo on them. And also this really cool salt and pepper shaker. and even the napkins have the Avengers logo in them. While you eat, there's the biographies and profiles of all the Marvel characters on the screens, featuring different scenes from all of the Marvel movies and TV shows. Now time for the main dishes. We ordered the Golden Mystic pasta with scallops and the chicken schnitzel. Here's a look at the dessert menu. It seems the ship fell under attack and the Avengers had to come save the day. Check out my episode in my Disney Cruise playlist all about the Worlds of Marvel restaurant if you want the full story experience. And then finally, we got a visit from Ant-Man and the Wasp, too. And also some giant desserts, just in time for our own desserts to be delivered. We had the Quantum Key Lime Pie with raspberry gel, and also some shrunken brownies. Last but not least, we end with Arendelle. I do want to mention that there are 2 dining times which you will choose when you book your cruise. There's early dining, which is usually around 5:45, and the later dining time at about 8 or 8:15. There is no freestyle dining or my time dining on Disney Cruise Line. However, on some sailings you can dine in the buffet, or there's always room service if you want to relax in your stateroom. We're all here at Arendelle for dinner to celebrate Anna and Kristoff having just gotten engaged. Oaken is planning a big party, and we've all been invited. Let's take a look at the menu. It's a very beautiful dining room, and in the center is a stage. Oaken comes out to introduce himself and also introduce the very talented trio of musicians who will entertain you throughout the night, singing all of the wonderful songs from both Frozen movies. And then the guests of honor have arrived, Anna, Elsa, and Kristoff. Together they all tell stories and sing, and then before you know it, it's time for appetizers. We ordered the baked scallops, which come in this amazing baked pastry, and the cheese and ham tart. While we ate, everyone came around to say hi. Definitely keep your cameras on because sometimes it can feel a little fast. It was a very fun experience, and we did get a hello from each of the characters. And as the musicians played, dinner was served. We ordered the pan-seared Chilean sea bass and the juniper-spiced roasted chicken breast. The show resumed with Oaken and Kristoff singing together to give the very popular song Let It Go a whole new version, which was a huge crowd pleaser. Be sure to check out my playlist for more of the show. And now let's take a look at the dessert menu. And one last portion of the show where Elsa used her magic to freeze the dining room and make it sparkle. And as they said their goodbyes, dessert was served. We had the baked almond meringue, the apple cake with caramel sauce, and also the server told us that we just had to try the signature dessert, the Troll Family chocolate cake. It was all delicious and we ate every bite. There were lots of neat details around the dining room and things from the movies. You can also shop for frozen merchandise and dresses in the gift shops on board. Check out my shopping episode for more. In addition to dinner, breakfast on the last day, Debarkation Day, will be in the same restaurant you dined in for dinner the night before. For the early dining, you eat around 6:45 a.m., and for the later seating, you'll eat around 8 a.m. Again, that is just on the last morning of your cruise. As you can see, dinner on a Disney cruise isn't just like a regular meal. The quality of the food and service, and of course the Disney theming, is top-notch in my opinion. Be sure to check out my playlist for more information about Disney Cruise Line, like the bars and lounges, and a ship tour of the new Disney Wish. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for new episodes coming soon all about cruises and Disney. And if you want to plan your next Disney cruise, please visit vacationsbytiffany.com to get started. See you next time.